Hello everyone, welcome to a day in life. The Aboriginal LostPhoenixWolf on my channel. Today's still September 29th, second video log for today. I'm going to continue off from what I was last talking about because I didn't even have to take a little break. I'm just going to continue off because it's on the top of my head. Now, 2 nights ago I was watching this movie and it seemed like a low budget. It's not low budget. It was low budget. It's not really spectacular. But they had some good special effects. I would say a little bit of special effects because in the beginning of the movie it was kind of boring. Kind of like, okay, this does seem like a TV show and nothing spectacular about it. They are low budget people and, you know, but there's lots of little bits throughout the TV, well, it's a movie about a TV series. And little bits throughout the thing is like they could have improved it better, they could have did this better, they could have thought about this or that, and sometimes I like to pick at the movie a little bit. Everyone's like, why did you do that? How come you didn't do this? Like, why do you think of that? Like, you could have did better at this and that. Okay, I'm going to break that down for you guys right now. So about the camera and stuff like that, and kind of annoyed me. This guy is a camera guy, and they've been doing this TV series for months and months, and this guy's name is Burger. Guy's name is Burger, and him being the camera guy for a bunch of months, but you know, it's supposed to be like TV series. Maybe that's what they threw it in there to make sure that he didn't, you know, it wasn't still, and then keep the camera still. That makes it look like it's professional. They say they're professional in the movie and stuff, but no, not really. But this guy, he's you know, he's filming stuff, and he's like this. He's like down like this and moving around with the camera and stuff like that, and like it's like that, like not really so much, but I mean that's what it seemed like. He's like, it's like, what in the hell, man? Why don't you just keep the damn camera still? You have it like in front of your face and a little bit on your shoulder. Keep the damn camera still. It was annoying me a little bit because if he was a professional and he did so many videos that he would keep it still. I mean, that's the character, but maybe just like, oh, they're professional, but they got a crappy TV series, and the guy is crappy himself. But it was kind of annoying because I could see while he's filming the people and stuff like that, they're like eye level, like they're going off the thing, and like the eye levels like kind of going down, up and up and up, down, up and up, down, and then off the side and stuff like that. And he's not focused straight on them. He doesn't have them both in the frame. He doesn't have, you know, the head in the frame, and you know, I can't believe he even caught something, you know, the little ghost that walked by. And I was getting annoyed by it. It's like, you say you're a professional in the movie, and that you've done this so many times. Wouldn't you be acting better as a camera guy? Not like you just shooting a home video for yourself. It's like, oh, blah, blah. And then there's times that like the ghost is coming, and he's got like pointed to the ground. It's like, ghost is coming towards you, film that. The ghost is coming towards you. He's like all shocked. He's like, oh my god, like really scared, and he's like heart's racing. It's like, you've done this ghost hunting stuff many times. Why are you so scared? You should be used to it. And I'm telling my friend, it's like, man, I would do a better camera job than that guy, and I wouldn't be so scared. I would get on camera. There's a big importance of getting stuff on camera to other viewers, and you know, try to get everything on the camera. Not just, you know, leave things out. So then later on, I guess he gets captured and he's pulled away into the shadows. And the guys, even sometimes the fat guy, the Burger, his name is Burger, he's a fat guy, that he's not even using the LED light on the camera. I mean, you got a giant LED light. You want to use that to make sure you see your surroundings. And so the other guy, you know, he has his cameras looking around and he's like trying to use the light, and then his stuff is going around in the thing, and he's got the camera pointing to the ground too. It's like, film the damn thing. If you are people that you want to better your ratings for your TV show, film it. Don't like, oh, there's a bunch of noise going on, let's look at it. You're going to point at your shoes and you hear a bunch of noises and stuff like that. They're going to think it's fake effects. They're going to be like fake special effects. Even though that is a fake movie. That's all camera special effects. But there's some movies that are, you know, based on a true story, that there's real effects in there. There's real ghost sighting stuff that they'll throw it in there. There's some realness in some movies, but a lot of stuff I know it's just fake. It's special effects. It's smoke and mirrors. It's shades and of different things, and computer animation stuff, and just stuff man-made. It's not really the ghost, the spirit, or the demon, or whatever. It's just it's all special effects. But if I was the person to do filming, I would keep my damn cameras, keep my camera leveled and pointed at the person who's talking about whatever, or who's seeing the ghost. If you're on it and behind his shoulder, or beside him, and you yourself have seen some kind of ghost go by, or orb of light, or something falls off, or something gets thrown across the room, or something's about to come at you, it'll be on camera. I'm not going to film the ground and say, oh, look at that, wow, that guy's doing this, oh, that guy's doing that, oh, there's a ghost there. It's like, why are you filming the ground when it's there in front of you? Film it so everybody else can see it. Now, I know it was a low budget. It wasn't, it's, okay, it's not, no, I'll give it a, say, a 1 out of 10, I'll give it a 4. Because it did have some, some special effects in there. But we've had 1 and 0 kind of movies, like really crappy movies. Then there's some ones like, a 1, 1.5. Then we got 2's like, this isn't one of the best ones. Like the trailer makes it better than the movie itself. And then you got ones, a couple of ones before that. There I would give it a 3. This one probably 4, 4.5. There's ones in there, but it's a good thing to get some of the crappy ones out now, because as soon as this month is over, and it's going to be like the Halloween month, there's going to be a lot of scary stuff and TV shows and movies and whatnot that goes on throughout the throughout October. So filter out all the crap, or the boring stuff, or the mediocre, kind of half as good and half bad, and anyway, going back to that movie, it was good. Okay, not good. Not good. It wasn't bad. It wasn't good either. But it was okay. I just kind of, the camera guy, the lighting and the way people acting. It's like you see the ghost come at you, but you're pointing the light right at the ghost, and the guy's not filming that. But you're knowing the ghost with the light, and you're gonna stand there like, I would be backing up and let the camera guy take the video of that. You see the ghost. Why don't you get the camera guy to see the ghost, or at least the guy filmed the ghost? And then certain things are like the beginning of the movie. The door is unlocked to the one side because the chain's taken off, and they're going to the right side. That's the beginning. That's the beginning of the movie. And the very end of the movie is that the rescue people, the police or whatever, paramedics, whatever, trying to save that guy. I mean, the guys are dead, and I'm not going to really talk about it right now. They break the lock of the right side. There is 2 double doors, and why didn't they break the left side and the right side, or maybe just say the left side because that's closer to the road? Let's break that and go in. They used the same door on the right side that they went in the beginning, and it was locked with a different chain. And it just seems weird. And not only that, the guy who killed himself because he had a spirit in him inside, and he didn't want his friends to get hurt and stuff, so he wraps a chain around his neck that is locked to it like a railing. The railing, because there's like 2, they're like 2nd story up. So he chokes himself and he dies, choking there with his chain. But the chain's only wrapped around his neck maybe once, maybe twice, and then jumped off. If that was real effects, the guy would, slip off from that chain, hit the ground, and then he'd probably be still alive. He'd probably, break a couple bones, a bunch of bones. I mean, maybe might break his neck. I don't know. But the way he went over the railing and, it was wrapped around his neck, it looked like only wrapped around his neck once. And then when they filmed it, it showed him, like hanging himself there, and it was wrapped around his neck. There was no lock on there. It was not tied. It was just wrapped around his neck. That effect kind of, bugged me because, like, theoretically, you would just, it would unravel from your neck, and you would still hit the ground now. But I don't know. there's just some different things going on here and there, and this seemed like it is a low budget, and no, I would say a third grade low budget. And like I said, I would probably give it a 4 or 4.5, because it did have some special effects and sound and lighting and just certain things I poke at, like could have did this better, could have that better, could have did this differently or that differently. Like come on. They portray themselves as being professional. That they did a lot of sightings, and they've been everywhere. And you even had like 5 times the gear. They said they got the budget because they were going someplace big, and a big sighting and haunting and demon possession thing or blah 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 like that. And their bosses didn't want to do it in the beginning. It's like, oh, well, we have this thing coming up, and then we're probably going to do this. And like, what are you going to do? You're going to actually going to do this and like that? Like, this one guy's always puking, the other guy's always farting. It's like, you're going to have an out-of-body experience by farting? And they're making fun of that and so that. And it's like, he goes, well, we just need a little bit more gear for this. And like, so she goes, I'm not going to give you more gear. Do better with the gear that you got. And then, you got to boost these ratings, or this TV show is going to get canned. You guys are going to get fired. So now they got a lead on something really big, and all of a sudden, that their boss gives them like the 5 times their gear to go to this thing, and like things have changed just like that. And then they hired a couple people that came in, was scared, and then they take off, like a couple people, and take off with some of their gear. Like, wow. So. Just certain things here and there that pokes is fun, that you poke at, knowing that this is moved, shouldn't be moved. Maybe they're just doing that, or the way this hair is, or the way this person has this shirt, or the LCDs, the LED lighting was pointed a different way than it is, because it kind of does that tilting thing, and a lot of little things just goes on and on and on. I mean, I think I read into it a little more than usual, but sometimes I really read into things like even worse. It's like okay, if that person was getting attacked by fire, they would be burning outside in, not inside out. But that's their special effects of certain other movies. It's like blah blah blah. So I don't know. That was a couple nights ago. Yesterday, let's see, what did I have for lunch yesterday? Yesterday I just had mock chicken cheese. Actually, no. I had fried mock chicken and grilled cheese. Mock chicken and grilled cheese. It was good. A little bit of ketchup with that. Supper time, not really anything. I just had a couple bananas, and I got 2 more bananas for today, and I got a lot of oranges and grapefruit. So I had a couple bananas and an orange. Tonight we're going to have a couple bananas and a grapefruit. I think that's what my body needs, those citrus stuff. So, there's nothing more I really want to there's nothing more I want to say right now, because I need to wrap this up and continue on the next video. So if you guys do like this video, please do hit the like button. Please subscribe to me and share this video on the channel. My benefit for you, my benefit for me. Please do tell your friends and family about me. Thank you for this video whenever time you guys watch it. Hope you all have a nice day. Remember, it's going to be Aboriginal, then original.